Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how I create my own washi tape using image transfer from magazine images and transparent tape. I'm also going to show you how I use them in projects. Let's get started. So for this project, you're going to need magazine images. So we're going to look through these magazines in a little bit. And you also need transparent tape. I'm going to use this gift wrap scotch tape because it is what I have in hand right now. I want a thinner tape because I want this to look like washi tape. But if you want to transfer a bigger image, you can use wider tape like packing tape. That works great. But I've had really nice results with this, so I'm gonna try this now. And for the images, you need to find something that you like. It could be anything. So let's go through these 3 magazines I have here. I do have a little bit of a leftover from Junk Journal January. This is some fabric samples. I think they came in this magazine. So I'm going to also use this because this is perfect for washi tape. It's a small piece, but I can still use it. So let's go through these magazines and find something that could work to create our own washi tape. So you want something that's going to be colorful and ideally has a pattern. But you could also add text. I think we can make a couple that it's just text. But let's see what we find here. Like this could probably be a good one, but I don't know if I like, it's too messy for me. Oh, this black and white images would be great for a big tape transfer. Okay, so this is something that could work. Let's take this, because when I'm looking for patterns, I'm not looking for specific patterns. I'm looking for things where I can find a pattern. And here you can either do the tape this way or this way, and you're gonna have like a several color washi tape. So we're gonna do that. Ooh, look at this. We're going to use this one for sure. The carpet. This is a great image. Maybe even this, but I don't know if I want that. These frames are awesome. You could use these frames. I've been tempted to do it before, but I want to do something with the frames. I don't know what, but I want to save the frames to use them as frames. Okay, so this could work, but I'm not a fan of the black background unless you want a tape that it's going to be very dark. I think I'm going to use this frame. Let's see what we can get from this one. So now in this section where they're showing like antique houses, places, I don't know, and all of this could work. The images are a little bit blurry because they are far away, so I'm not gonna use them right now, but that's an idea. Oh, this one. I've used this one before and I'm gonna use it again. This one is beautiful, so let's see. And then everything that I don't use for this, I will use for something else. So I'm not wasting the pages. Let's use this garden. Okay, that's all from this magazine. Let's check this one, Country Home, from 1985. The other one was Architectural Digest from 1889. So these are all vintage magazines now, because we are if you were born in the 80s, you're vintage now. This one has good designs, patterns there. Let's use a piece of this page because I don't want to use all of it. Oops. Let's do something different. So we're going to use the text. We're going to have a script washi tape. I really like these advertisement. I want to use this. I can probably do this now. Oh no. Okay, that's okay. And then this is a newer table magazine from 2023. So this is recent. Let's see what we can find here. So this is a local magazine to me. You know, let's just use this one from this magazine. I think we have enough. We have enough. So now we want to put the tape to do our image transfer. And remember that we're doing a thin tape. So we're gonna only do a few sections. I actually need more tape. This is almost empty. I'm gonna go and grab more tape. Okay, so I don't have more of that gift wrap one. I have the magic tape. This one, if you're familiar with it, it's more opaque. So it's still gonna work because I've used that for this before. But the end result, it's actually going to be more similar to washi tape than this. We can still use this, the few pieces I have. So because I don't have a lot of this, let's start with the smallest piece of magazine paper. And just what I'm gonna do is to kind of measure how much tape I need to cover that portion there. Okay, so I don't know if you can see. And I'm going to use the back of my tweezers to kind of go over this. I need to fix my desk because it keeps shaking when I do this. So you kind of want to get rid of the air bubbles and make sure all the glue is well glued. But make sure that the tape is well glued to your magazine page or image. Oh, this one. So I'm gonna, and that's it. That's all I have. So I'm gonna do this now. This one here. So with this small image, you're going to have, I'm going to zoom you in, a smaller piece of washi tape, of faux washi tape. Now you can use packing tape and then just cut it in strips. But if you don't want to cut it in strips, then that's fine. You're still gonna have to cut this anyway. So now let's use the magic one. See, when we put the tape on the magazine image, it still looks pretty transparent, even if it's a little bit more opaque. And it's gonna look even more transparent once you go over with something not sharp, but something that's gonna put pressure on it so that you get rid of all the air bubbles. Okay, and let's do that other one. Okay, for images like this, you want to find an area that's gonna look interesting to you. So for example, I want a piece of that lemon slice to be part of my washi tape. So I'm gonna measure again and place my tape here. And I'm gonna now use this. to just press. Okay, and we can do maybe 3 of this. One more here. Okay, I'm going to continue doing that off camera. You got the idea. You just pick your image, you place your tape, you press it really hard. For this one, I'm gonna try to get the numbers and this pattern and the text here. So yeah, I have to go through all of these images. I'll be right back. Okay, so now I'm ready to start cutting my strips. I want to show you this one because this is the sofa, so that you can see how it's gonna look after you cut it. So I'm just following the edge of the tape. Okay, so now you don't know that this was a couch or a sofa. So that's the idea of how to find patterns, is that when you see something like a piece of furniture, try to see if they have interesting colors or patterns, because when it's cut up, you don't know that that was a piece of furniture. So these ones are easy because they're short. So we have more strips. And you get the idea. I'm gonna continue cutting and I'll be right back. So I have all of my strips here. And I have some hot water directly from my faucet. Be careful in this part. It's not that hot. It's nice. And so I'm going to soak all of my strips for about 10 minutes. So let's put them in there. Oh, I found this brand that is like a handwriting and I loved it. So I put some tape on it too. So I'm leaving the tape side up and I'm using a bigger bowl. I guess I could have done even something bigger because some of my strips are long, but I think they're all going to fit. I'm very excited to see the results. I don't know when was the first time that I saw image transfer into tape, but I was blown away. And I've been practicing since whenever that happened. I don't even remember who I saw doing it. Maybe it was Carrie, Carrie the Crafter. But I know that Nicole at Relax Cat Glue also does it. And I found even more videos about it from other people that unfortunately don't remember their names. But this is super cool, and I love to do this and to have my own washi tape. So I made a mess on my desk. So I'm gonna leave this here for 10 minutes and then we'll see the end result. So while we wait, I wanted to show you that I've done this with Ricola wrappers. Oh, this is not the wrapper. This is the actual bag. So it's not that transparent because the bag is not that transparent, but it is embedded in this tape. I used packaging tape for this. So in this case, because I wanted, you know, like a shorter strip, I still need to cut the excess of this tape. And I keep it all in a piece of parchment paper because the good thing is that after we soak this, the tape, it's still going to be sticky or somewhat sticky. Packaging tape usually conserves all of its stickiness. So I keep it in some parchment paper. And this is some that I did with the wrappers and the magic tape, the same one we're using now. You see that it looks kind of very old and antique, and it's just the Ricola wrappers. These are others that I made and I used during Junk Journal January. And this is what I was saying about the dark backgrounds. I used this image with black background and I don't really like the end result. I haven't used much of this one. So I keep all of those in a piece of parchment paper. Okay, so it's been 10 minutes and let's start to peel this off and see how this works. Some may need more time, but we're gonna go one by one. This may need more time. Oh, but this is ready. Look, it's coming right off. And then we have the image transfer. So if there's still some residue on the back, some paper that you can feel, you just go and just kind of scrub it off. Ooh, this is perfect. This is one of the text ones. So I'm going to blot it here. I don't want to let it dry on the paper towel because then it's going to adhere to the paper towel. I'm just gonna put it, I don't know if you can see, but next to me I have, I'm gonna move this a little bit so you can see it, my parchment paper, and I'm just laying my strips there. Let's find another one that is ready. This one, so satisfying. It is very satisfying. And look at that. That one looks very interesting. I gotta say that I ended up making more than what I thought I would make. So now I'm gonna have a lot of my faux washi tape to use. Let's see this one. Almost. I think I'm gonna leave this one a little bit more. Okay, this one, okay, I'm gonna show you this one. So sometimes they're not fully ready and you just need to go in the water and do some scrubbing with your fingers. I'm using my thumbs. I don't know if you can see there very well. This is what I'm doing. Just scrubbing off all of the excess paper. Now, don't ask me the science about it, but you can get rid of the paper, but keep the image. Although right now I'm scrubbing too hard and I got rid of the image. So that can happen. That one's gonna have a hole there. But oh well, just have to be careful. But to be honest, I like when it's messy like that because it gives it more character. So again, I'm blotting it there. And then, okay, this one's good too. In some of them, I had a little bit of excess paper on the side, so I have to get rid of that paper as well. And this needs some rubbing, but I'm gonna make sure this time that I'm not gonna do it too strong. You don't want to detach the image from the tape, just the excess paper. I think magazines, especially older magazines, are one of my favorite junk journal supplies. I know it's not very common, I guess, but you can do so much with magazines. It's basically what it started me in junk journals because I had a lot of scientific magazines that I needed to throw away and I couldn't, and I started using them to make junk journals. And so there's a lot of things you can do with them. Oh, this is the lemon, the that drink glass with the lemon slice looks very weird. Let's see. It turned kind of gray. Also, it's kind of 4 p.m. and I'm using my natural lights. Okay, what do you think of this? What is this? Yeah, this one was not a great one. But maybe when it's dry, it'll look different. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know what to think of that one. Okay, so this one is the one that had more of the lemon. Okay, so here I'm going to show you the bits that you need to get rid of. See that extra paper? You want the back of your tape to be smooth. Can you make up a lemon slice here? It's supposed to be there. So this one wasn't very successful, I gotta say. But I might be making conclusions. Oops. I might be making conclusions too early. We'll see how it looks when it's dry. Oh, look how satisfying that is. That old magazine was the best one. It just comes right off. And it has the numbers. So I'm gonna continue doing this off camera and I'll be back when I'm done. Okay, these are all. I know this looks messy because they're still drying, but you can see, oh, that's the back, how cool they look. So these are the ones that have the numbers, so they are transparent and you have the image transferred into the tape. These are the ones that have the flowers, like the garden scene. So it looks nice. This is the couch. The ones that didn't turn out good, that I don't really like, are these ones. The ones with the lemon drink. You can't really tell what that is. This one is great. I love this pattern so much. And what else we have? More of that text. This is the carpet. Oh, the last thing I'm gonna show you, it's the frame. I think the one thing I would say, because I'm using the magic tape, the Scotch magic tape, that it's a little bit opaque. If you want more intense colors, use a transparent, fully transparent tape. But if you want muted colors, similar to what you would see on a washi tape, this tape works great. So while this still dries, why don't we do something with them? And I'll show you examples of how I use them. So here I have my junk journal, January journal, and maybe you've seen this, but I've used it in this journal a few times. So here, for example, for the magazine prompt, I think this one is the same as this one, you see. So I just use them like washi tape to decorate collages. This is the Ricola. You cannot even tell. And it looks so cool. I like when I make those mistakes and I leave holes in them. It's not a hole, but I kind of I wrap too hard and I remove all of the image from the tape. Like that happened here. But that looks cool. I don't know. I like it. So I have a few bases, like journaling card bases from master boards that I made a while ago. They need to be backed. Oh, this one is backed. Okay, so let's use this one then and create a journaling card. I made this a long time ago. I'm gonna link that video down below where I made a master board using vintage advertisement, and then I cut it up and I made a few journaling cards and journaling tags. So I'm gonna link that so you can watch it. I'm gonna move this away. And so let's start working on making our journaling card. Okay, because this is already collaged, I want to just pick a fussy cut to use as my focal point, and I have that bird there. What else do I have here? I have a tree. I don't know about that. I have, is this Mozart? I'm pretty sure it's Mozart. I think this is the name of that bird, so we can put that in there. Yeah, let's use that bird because I've had it here with my other fussy cuts for a long time. These are all images that I got from an encyclopedia, an old encyclopedia. I need to say that I'm not gonna cut up a new encyclopedia. So I'm just going to ink around. It feels weird doing this without my mats. But I removed my cutting mat because I knew that I was going to leave a mess with the water. And it's easier to clean my table. Okay, so I lightly inked that. And I'm just gonna cover this and I'm gonna glue it kind of in the center, but now, like, because I want that flower to be there. Yeah, we'll see. This is gonna be a simple, easy journaling card just to show you how you can use the washi tape we just made to decorate a page. I mean, decorate a journaling card. Okay, so I'm just gonna put it there. Okay, let's put name of our, I was gonna say fish. Bird. Do we want to have the description? Yeah, all the description. Why not? You know, I like to be kind of scientific when I do my journaling cards and stuff. So I'm thinking to make this stand out, let's use some of the washi tape as the background. Let's see which one. We need to pick one that it's dry. Okay, let's use this one. I can tell that it's dry because it's tea. See? I'm gonna zoom you in so you can see. Okay, so because I said I wanted to be a little bit scientific, I'm going to use some numbers, but I also like this border here. So what part should I cut? I kind of like the border, but that's not gonna have any numbers. So I'm just gonna cut from the center, I guess. Like this. And I'm gonna put it closer to the edge. Sometimes it needs a little bit of glue. I think this one's gonna need a tiny bit of glue. I just added glue stick to this. And now it's gonna go there. So it's very transparent. It blends with everything, but I really like that marking there. I like that layered effect that you can create with this. So let's cut that excess. And now we can glue this on top. So I'm gonna put it there. Okay, I truly need to fix my desk. It's way too shaky. Okay, so we have that. Okay, this one. I like this one. So let's put a piece of this. I think this is not fully wet, and this is gonna need, I mean, not fully dry. And this is gonna need some glue because it still has some paper. I didn't remove all of the paper. I was afraid to rub it too hard and, well, oh well. Okay, we're gonna put it. That went too far. But we'll cut that. And I'm gonna put this piece here. So this one is not too transparent, but you can still see the writing from behind. Okay, let's stamp a number on my thing. On these stickers, I'm just gonna do 31 because that's the last number I have here. I don't care about the number, I just want a number. And it's okay if it's not perfect. Okay, I'm going to round the corners now. And finally, I'm just going to ink all around my journaling card. Well, what do you think? I really like it. I love that. It looks like washi tape. And the other one, you can barely see it here. It's very transparent. I'm going to zoom you out a little bit so you can see the rest of my mess. Yeah, I had a lot of fun making this, and I have a lot of this now to play with. I need to let them dry and then organize them somehow so that I can use them in projects like this, or in my collage pages, or even in my bullet journal. Why not? I hope you get inspired to create your own washi tapes using image transfer from magazine. It's easy. It takes a little bit of time because of the soaking, but they are sticky now. You see? They are drying, they're becoming sticky again. Just make sure you don't use blurry images like the one I used here, because then you don't know what this is. But I'm pretty sure I'm gonna still use it. And remember that if you want larger images, use packing tape. I just wanted to create my own washi tape. I mean, this looks beautiful. I love it. But yeah, have fun. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you again next time soon. Bye.